As soon as my Poolvergnuegen broke, now I got all these leaves and stuff on the bottom of my pool. My pool looked great yesterday, and then I woke up this morning and look at all these leaves and stuff down here. Yeah, look at all those leaves down there. I'll have to get that part out and see if I can get my Poolvergnuegen working again. Having a pool can be a lot of fun, but it can also be a lot of work. So having a pool vac can really help, but having a pool vac can be a lot of work too. The top of my pool vac broke off here. This piece broke off right here. This is where the pool hose connects to suck up all the leaves and stuff and power the pool vac. And so I wasn't sure if I could find this part. I wasn't sure what this part was called or if it would fit my pool vac. I have a Poolvergnuegen pool vac, and I wasn't sure if this would be the right size or not, but it fit. Let me go ahead and tell you the number I got here for my pool vac, and then this part number here. Here's the model of the Poolvergnuegen pool vac, and here's the model for the replacement part right here. So yeah, I think this replacement part fits on a few different versions of the Poolvergnuegen, so you can double check that to see if yours fits, but you could just take it apart and look at it, and if this is how it looks here, then it's probably the same part there. I wasn't sure for myself, so I just went ahead and took a chance, and I'm glad I did, because I got this all back on track and getting my pool all cleaned up, and it looks great. And if you have the same type of Poolvergnuegen pool vac, this part will work for yours too. All right, let me go ahead and show you how I put this thing together here and got it all working. To take the cover off, you just unscrew these 3 screws right there. The nice thing about this kit right here is it comes with some new screws right here. It comes with 3 new screws because my old screws were looking pretty ratty. But yeah, you just got 1 screw in the front right here to unscrew. And then you got 2 screws in the back here to unscrew. And then once you get them unscrewed there, you can take this off. And then like I said, my screws are pretty old and they're kind of worn out there. So it's nice that I got some new screws with it. You can see how much nicer the new screws are there. And they look like they're the same size there. Test it out here. Yeah, feels like it'll fit there. All right, here's the old one here. And this was broken right here. That piece broke off of there. So this one looks like it's the same size. Looks like it's the same size there. I'll go ahead and put it in and see if it fits. The old one's kind of worn out here. You can see the plastic's worn here and really thin, so I'm not sure how well this is going to fit, but we'll go ahead and put it on there and see how it does. All right, we'll go ahead and put this on here and see how it does. Looks like it fit in there pretty good. You can see that there, how it fit. Looks like it's a nice snug fit. So yeah, this part's definitely the right size there. And then we'll try the new screws. Just going to go ahead and drop these screws in there. And then I'll tighten them up. All right, I got it all tightened up there. Now we'll see if this new piece works. But yeah, I went and pulled this out of the pool the other day, and then the top broke off of here. That piece just broke right off of there. It looks like it got all old and worn out here. Pool vac's a few years old, so after time the plastic starts to break down. So I got this all new in here. We'll see how it does. All right, there it is here. I got it out here by my pool. I'm just gonna connect the leader hose to it. Looks like it's the right size there. Fits on the leader hose fits on there. One of the mistakes I would make is I'd always pick it up like this. So I'm not going to do that anymore because that puts a lot of wear and tear on there. Just going to make sure that's on there nice and tight, and then I'll grab the pool vac here by the handle, and then I'll just set it down there in the pool. I think once it's in the water, it's okay to hold it by the hose there. All right, now I'll go ahead and turn the pool pump on and we'll see if it works. Looks like the pressure starting there from the aerator. We'll be able to see the pool vac moving here. There's some leaves down in there. We'll see if it picks them up. Little leaves there. Looks like the wheels are turning good. Got a lot of leaves in the bottom of the pool here, so we'll see how it does here. Yeah, we had a bit of a storm and I got a ton of leaves in here. You can see how full the skimmer basket is here. But yeah, you can see all these leaves here. We had a bit of a storm. A ton of leaves got in my pool, so hopefully this works and I can get the pool vac working again. All right, there it is, out there cleaning the pool, moving around. You can see some lines in the pool there, so sucking up dirt, that's good. So it's working. It's sucking up dirt from the bottom of the pool and it's moving around, so far so good. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and let it run and then I'll check it in the morning and see how it did. But yeah, it's nice to see those lines in there. Get the bottom of the pool all cleaned up. You can see this area's got pretty clean. So it's definitely sucking up that dirt. That dirt's kind of hard to suck up, the dirt and silt and stuff off the bottom. So it must be working pretty good there if it's getting all that up. All right, it's the next day. Let's go ahead and see how it did here. I see one little leaf right there, but in general, it looks really good. I see a few leaves here and there. Let's go look at that area over there that was really bad. Oh, wow. It got all those leaves out of there. There's just a few little leaves right here in the middle of the pool. But yeah, this looks great. Look at that. All right, let's open up the skimmer basket here and we'll see how many leaves are in here. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, I got a lot of leaves. Yeah, you can see in there, all those leaves that are down in there, the Poolvergnuegen really sucked those things up pretty good. You see all the leaves there that it sucked up there. So yeah, replacing this part definitely did the trick. Yeah, this thing broke off here. And so I was like, well, what am I going to do? I couldn't figure out what size I needed to get. So luckily I was able to find the right size and get my pool vac back on track so I get all these leaves out of the pool. All right, so there you go. There's how I fixed my Poolvergnuegen. And if you got the same issue where the top broke off where the hose connects to, then this might be the right part for your pool vac too. So yeah, now that I got my Poolvergnuegen fixed, my pool looks great. All right, I think I'm going to wrap up this video and go for a swim. It looks pretty nice today.